Hello friends, today we are going to discuss seated previous year question paper December 2019 that will be very much helpful for your upcoming examination. So in today's video we will solve some questions of child development and pedagogy. So without wasting our time, let's start. You can see the first question on the screen. The most critical period of acquisition and development of language is, according to the question, critical period of developing and acquiring language is what? So the first option is prenatal period, second is early childhood, third is middle childhood, and fourth is adolescence. So the first one, prenatal stage or prenatal period, that is, this period starts after conception and remains until birth. So this can't be the correct answer. So eliminate this. And the second is early childhood. That is, early childhood is the period between the age group 3 to 7 or 8. And the middle childhood is the period between 8 to 11 and 12. Adolescence, we all know that adolescence is the period between 12 to 18. So this can be the stage of critical acquiring of language. Or second, middle, this also can be the critical period of acquiring language. So this phase is the second option is the correct option. This is the most critical period of acquiring language and development of language, that is. So let's move to the next question. The question is, which of the following is a stage of moral development proposed by Lawrence Kohlberg? Lawrence Kohlberg is an American psychologist who worked on moral development theory and gave 3 levels and 6 stages of moral development theory. So as per the theory, which one is the correct answer? So the first option is latency stage. It is a part of classical psychoanalytic theory. So this can be the stage of Lawrence Kohlberg. So eliminate this. The second option is social. We will come to this option later. First see the third option. Concrete operational stage. This stage is the third stage of Piaget's theory. So this also can be the stage of Moralberg's development theory. So again eliminate this also. Industry versus inferiority stage. This is also the fourth stage of Erickson's theory. So this also can't be the stage of moral development theory. So again eliminate this also. So the correct answer is social contract orientation, which is the part of third level and fifth stage of moral development theory. So let's move to the next question. During classroom discussion, a teacher often pays more attention to boys than girls. This is an example of paying more attention to boys than girls shows unequal treatment between the gender, biasness among gender according to gender. So the first option, obviously first option is correct. Gender bias. Gender bias. This is the correct answer. Whereas gender identity is the source role of male and female. Let's move to the next question. While working on a jigsaw puzzle, 5-year-old Nazma says to herself, "Where is the blue piece? Do not this. No, not this one. Darker one is that would go here and make this so." This kind of talk is referred to by Vygotsky as. We all know Vygotsky as a social constructivist who gave more importance on development of language. According to him, children construct their own language through social interaction. You can see the first option, private speech, that is child talking to him or herself. That is, this way we have to do this, that. For solving puzzle, that is talking within. Second option, that is talk aloud, talking loudly. Scaffolding is basically the support given by parents or teacher to increase child's knowledge. So this can't be the answer of this question. Egocentric speech is the speech child is unconscious about others' perception, and talks become egocentric, where a child tries to gain attention from their parents. The correct answer of this question is private speech. It is talking within. So let's move to the next question. Ruhi always thinks of multiple solutions to a problem, many of which are original solution. Ruhi is displaying characteristics of an. According to the question, a girl Ruhi shows multiple solution of a single problem. So she is showing which characteristics. Option number 1 is creative thinking. That is thinking differently and finding solutions of a problem. Then option number 2, convergent thinking. Different thoughts arising to one conclusion. That is different thoughts have one perspective. This is known as convergent thinker thinking. So you may get another term related to this convergent thinker, that is divergent thinking. That divergent thinking is just opposite of convergent thinking. Here you get one perspective of different thoughts, whereas in divergent thinking, here you get one divergent thinker. Thinks differently, gives different one problem and different perspective. This is just opposite of convergent thinker. Rigid thinker, that is bound to think. Egocentric thinker, thinking from one's perspective, not thinking from others' perspective, is egocentric thinker. This is incorrect. So the correct answer is of this question is creative thinker. Let's move to the next question. So in an inclusive classroom, a teacher does individualized education plan. So this one is we have to fill the gap. So here the question is inclusive classroom. So inclusive classroom is the classroom where both abled as well as disabled child study. There are special teachers for disabled children for taking special care with specific qualification. So the first option is should not prepare. A teacher should not prepare individualized education plan, or a teacher should occasionally prepare individualized educational plan, or should actively prepare, or should discourage the preparation of individualized education plans. So the correct answer is teachers should actively prepare individualized education plans. So let's move to the next question. So here the question is, and this is the last question of today's class. The primary characteristics of children with dyslexia includes. So dyslexia, yes, this is a learning disease. Dyslexia is a learning disease. So what are the characteristics of child facing dyslexia? So the first option is attention deficit disorder, that is the child cannot pay attention during the class. Or the question or the option is number 2 is divergent thinking or fluency in reading. The child can think differently with different perspectives and has fluency in reading. The third option is inability to read fluently. Child can read very fluently. The fourth, engage in this is inability to read fluently. That is, child is facing problem in reading fluently. And the fourth option is engaging in repetitive locomotor actions. So the correct answer is option number 3, inability to read fluently, as dyslexia is a learning disease. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it.